Hello everyone. Recently I started playing this game Hero Siege and I wanted to make a guide for new players to give them some tips. As you can see, I started this game about a month ago and I'm level 136. I've reached Hell 5 difficulty and it took me around 50 hours to do so. And I want players to learn from my mistakes because most of the guides I found online were about the end game. How to progress Hell 1, how to progress Hell 3, how to progress Hell 5, how to summon the Uber bosses. And as someone who is started the game, I feel like there are much more things you have to figure out by yourself before you get there. So let me give you some tips about the game. So when I started playing the game, I started with the skill Blade Barrier because I liked how it looked. Okay, that's it. You see? Oh, I saw the skill. I was like, oh, nice skill. And I reached the first boss and I did 0 damage to the boss. Okay, and I kept dying. Now, why was that? Because I didn't know that this skill is an arcane damage skill and it scales with intellect. So when I started playing the game, I was like, oh, I'm a good samurai. I need dexterity and I need vitality. But I didn't know that my skills were magical. They were not like physical type skills. So that's tip number 1. You can see here Blade Barrier is an arcane damage skill, scales with intellect. You can see Battle Glance. I've changed my build now, but Battle Glance is an attack damage type of skill. So this one is a physical damage, this one is a magical damage. Tip number 2. When I started the game, I would progress through the first area, I would progress like to the second area, I would progress to the third area, and let's say I would die here, okay? Now each time I died, I had to physically walk over the areas because I did not have the teleporters. Now I must have walked past those teleporters 100 times. Nowhere in the game it tells you that once you find this, you have to actually click. You have to click the teleporter to activate it, and that's like my biggest advice to the developers. If you could just activate it once you walk past it and you don't have to click on it, for me it just makes so much sense. So if you are a new player and you can't fast travel, you have to activate the teleporters. That's the first thing you have to do each time you go to a new zone. Tip number 3. Each time you level up, you get 4 new skill points. You want to put 2 in vitality and 2 on whatever main stat you are using. So for me, even though I thought I was a samurai, I picked up a Blade Barrier that was an intelligence skill, I had to put 2 points on vitality and 2 points in intelligence. And this gives you like a nice scale to reach Hell 1. You can do this up until level 100. You can put talent points like that. Your skill points, I mean. Tip number 4. You don't have to do the quests You don't actually have to do the quests. They don't really matter. Tip number 5. When I started playing on normal, my first hard wall that I faced was the Ra boss here in Pyramid 2. So my advice to new players is, if you reach this point and you can't kill the boss, start over from the nearest area, so this city here, progress the whole path again, try and kill the boss. If you can't kill it, do a reset, go vote to reset, and start over from this point again and do those 4 nodes and try to kill the boss again. You will get some levels, you might get some good loot, and it does help. it does help to progress. I don't know if it's obviously this is not the best way to fast progress the game. I don't know how to speedrun the whole thing, but that's what I did. That's what you can do to get unstuck. Tip number 5. Now I have reached Hell 5 and I'm still wearing this ring. So you might, and I got that ring at level like 30. It's not like it dropped much later in the game. I got this ring pretty early. And as a new player, I saw that ring and I was like, oh, that's pretty garbage, you know, that's bad. Obviously, look at the stuff I have now. Let me show you like a nice one. You see this ring of level 67, a bunch of stats for me. And your first idea is to equip this thing and you say, oh, this one is much better than this one. Wrong. In order to progress, especially later than normal, you need resistances. So this ring is actually much better. As you can see, also my charms has a bunch of resistances to help me progress the game, especially like when you reach level 100 to progress Hell 1, to progress Hell 3, stuff like that. You may see like something like this and you say, oh, this charm is pretty good. No, it's not. This is not a good charm to equip. Like this one is actually much better. Tip number 7. I want to explain to like new players the point of the game. The point of the game is to get here to the subconscious mind and kill Mavius to reach the new difficulty. This area here is the DLC area. I mean, you don't have to buy the DLC in order to progress the game. It's, I would say, kind of irrelevant for a beginner player. But what you want to do is get here to the subconscious mind, progress the whole thing, and kill the boss. And then what you want to do once you do it is save, you go save exit, you go create game, and if you are in normal, now you have nightmare unlocked. If you are in nightmare, now you have, if you kill the boss on nightmare, you will have Hell 1 unlocked. If you kill the boss in Hell 1, you will get Hell 3 unlocked. And if you kill the boss in Hell 3, you get Hell 5 unlocked. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. For beginner advice, I did find this YouTuber, Sleepy Cat. He has some pretty good videos on how to progress like the late game, how to progress Hell 3, how to progress Hell 5, how to summon the Uber bosses and stuff like that. But for beginners, I have not found much content on how to play the game and what to do. Even for myself, I don't know if I can reach Inferno in this season. I would like to show something to everyone. My Mavius kill on Hell 3, it took me about 5 minutes to do so, and I don't know if that's a good time or a bad time to... If my DPS is good or bad, I have no idea. So if you can help me on how to progress the game and how to continue, because I literally have no idea. It could be nice. Write me like a comment down below or something. I'll try to see it, maybe give me some advice. And that's pretty much it, you know. Thank you guys. Thanks everyone.